Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope all is well. You know why I'm here. You see the chain, you see the hoodie. We here to discuss the Lakers versus the Heat NBA Finals. A little bit of the whole finals, but more so Game 6. And I'll go a little bit in 4 and 5, but mostly Game 6. Let's go. Yo, listen. Uh, this is cigar talk, man. This is what I like to do. This would need to be done. Need to have those real conversations, man. Shout out to the Los Angeles Lakers for winning the 17th title. Tied with the Boston Celtics. The reason why I think the Lakers thing is longer, and I mean not longer, but better because of how it transitioned from so many decades and so many players, from the George Mike and Minneapolis Lakers to the Jerry West Will Chamberlain Lakers to the Kareem Magic Lakers to the Shaq Kobe Lakers to the LeBron James Lakers, and later on, hopefully, the Anthony Davis Lakers, and this thing continue on rolling. You understand what I'm saying? But man, shout out to LeBron James. 4 championships, 3 different franchises, 4 MVPs. For real, for real, y'all. This guy LeBron James is doing things we've never seen. He's doing things we've never seen. LeBron James is a special individual, man. We gotta give him his props. You know the craziest thing is y'all gonna try to find some way to water down what he's done. I've been a LeBron James guy since he was probably sophomore in high school. I want to say sophomore in high school. I remember I got the Slam magazine where he had the fro and he had braids, and they were saying basically the best high school player in the country is not playing the McDonald American game. I read that article and I knew right then and there, damn, I knew he was the one. I knew he was the one. So I've been with BRON since day one. You know what I'm saying? But listen, this is about the Lakers winning Game 6, 17 title, man. I'm proud of the boys, man. I'm proud of the guys. But I want to give a shout out to somebody in this series who really changed the series, who really made a difference that people ain't talking about enough. Rajon Rondo, man. This dude right here, you know how just like in life, whether it's in your family, whether it's at your job, whether it's on your sports team, just somebody in your life at any phase of your life, you need that person that's just a calm person. You know, I'm talking about that one where everything frantic and everybody's worried and whatever. Everybody's like this, hands is like this, mind is going like this. And you got that one person to just be like, I got it. I got it. And that was Rajon Rondo. Every time he came in the game, the way he controlled the game, the way he controlled the tempo, how he got everybody in certain places, in certain areas. You know what I'm saying? Because LeBron James do that as well. But LeBron James's role is different. You know what I'm saying? He got to do so much. But Rondo comes in the game. If you watch what he's doing, he putting you in this position, putting you in that position. Go here, go there, pin down, set the screen, roll, pop. He making telling everybody to play. They might not know where the play goes and stuff like that. Because sometimes you just play out instincts and not what to play. Nah, Rondo know where to go, what to do. And he kept it calm. And another thing he was doing in this series, he wasn't known to do, but he did in this series. He was hitting jumpers. If you notice, they was backing up off of him. And he was hitting that three. I don't have numbers in front of me of what he was doing, but he was hitting that three. And another thing he was doing, he was hitting those free throws. So you know what that tells me? That tells me that he was working on his game over the summer. That tells me he was working on his game during the pandemic. If you notice and pay attention, you could tell the players that came in focus, that was ready to go. Jamal Murray, Devin Booker, LeBron James. These dudes was focused. Anthony Davis, these dudes was focused. A lot of them dudes came in the bubble and was terrible. And that's why you gotta give a salute to the Los Angeles Lakers. The Miami Heat too. I mean, Jimmy Butler played phenomenal too, coming into the bubble. But you gotta give a shout out to them because they came into this thing focused, man, and ready to take it to another level. You know what I'm saying? We can't phantom that. Because I know some people thinking, well, they NBA players, they in a resort, and no, being away from your family, isolation. Everybody can't deal with that type of isolation. Because believe it or not, even though celebrities have money and access to everything, because, you know, they're people, they ain't regular people. They can't be outside doing regular stuff. They just can't go to the mall by themselves. They can't go grocery shopping by themselves. They always not attacked for as like violently or physically, just attacked in autographs and pictures and so on and so forth. So most of the time they do their job and then they in their house and they by themselves. And a lot of them don't do well by themselves if you do history of entertainment and sports. That's how people get they get in trouble because their minds is going crazy because of isolation. But the ones that was able to stay focused, you see who came out on top. And a lot of y'all didn't think LeBron James could win a title with LA. A lot of y'all thought he went to LA to be an actor in the business side. And he's showing y'all you could do both. LeBron James should be a person that inspires you because he's letting you know that don't believe your haters, man. Don't believe your haters because you're haters. You're haters. If you listen to your haters, man, you're going to be exactly what they want you to be. And that ain't what you want to be. You don't want to be what your haters want you to be. But anyway, I had to get that up out of there, man. Shout out to LeBron James. 4 titles, 3 different franchises, 4 MVPs, man. Proud of the guy, man. AD came out there phenomenal, man. Game 4, 5, and 6, especially game 4 and 6, he was playing like Kentucky AD, man. Kentucky AD. He was out there defending, blocking shots, playing defense. Think of your center. Think of it like a Shaquille O'Neal watching an Allen Iverson. That can't happen. Think of it like a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar watching the Michael Jordan. That can't happen. Not putting Jimmy Butler in that category saying that he's like that. But I'm just giving you the mindset of that. You know what I'm saying? Think of that. Think of a Patrick Ewing watching a Reggie Miller. That can't happen. AD was really watching Jimmy Butler, an all-star, gold medalist, wing. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Ain't really much to talk about from Game 6, because that was a beatdown. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, like, pretty much all the rest of the games up until Game 6. I mean, Game 1 was a beatdown. Game 6 was a beatdown. But 2, 3, 4, and 5, great games. Not expecting it to be great games. You know, when I initially came out, I said maybe 5 or 6, but I said it'd be good games, and I was right. Game 6, I think they ran out of gas. But it just shows you, it goes back to LeBron James. Jimmy Butler do all the things that he's done. He ran out of gas, in my opinion. But that's what LeBron James do. That's what he do. In his career. It comes down to conditioning. You want to know if somebody love their craft, love their sport? The conditioning. And that's what it boils down to, man. So shout out to the shout out to the Miami Heat for making it to the NBA Finals and having a hell of a series. Shout out to the Los Angeles Lakers, 17th championship in franchise history. LeBron James, 4 titles, 3 different franchises, 4 MVPs, and of course you see the chain, you see the hoodie. You know he did it for the Mamba. You know he did it for the Bryant family. You know he did it for Gigi. It's crazy if you look on Instagram, like Kobe Bryant's last post by himself, his last post was giving LeBron James love for passing him and scoring. That was his last post. So you know it was destiny. You know it was meant to be, man. Real talk. Shout out to the Los Angeles Lakers, man. Rajon Rondo's a free agent. we have to re-sign him. We could tweak some things on the roster. We might have to get a knockdown shooter. We got streaky shooters, rhythm shooters, but we get a knockdown shooter. You know, a Duncan Robinson kind of a player. Not him exactly, but just a Duncan Robinson kind of a player. A knockdown shooter. If anything, just in the corners, we'll be fine. Shout out to Dwight Howard for getting the ring. That's a Hall of Famer right there. Shout out to Markieff Morris. He played big in this series. He had that big turnover, but he played huge. Shout out to KCP. Played huge. Shout out to the gym teacher, Caruso. Shout out to Danny Green. Shout out to the whole roster, man. Real talk. I'm just naming certain players that are just coming into my mind. You know, Kuzma, he had some moments, could play better, but he had some moments, so shout out to him. You know, it's funny because LeBron James won the Antetokounmpo family their first ring. What you mean? What you mean? Oh, you didn't know Giannis's little brother was on our roster? Yeah, he got a ring before Big Bro. Thanks to LeBron James. Thanks to Anthony Davis. Listen, y'all, I just want y'all to have a blessed, beautiful day, man. If anything, man, like, subscribe, hit that bell, man. Rob Jameson YouTube video. I kind of fell off on my videos a little bit. I'll get back to it. I'm on it now, man. You know what I'm saying? You see, it's for the Mamba, man. You see, it's for the Mamba. This one was for the Mamba. This one was for the Bryant family. And I hope we made y'all proud. And I'll be back with my Lakers shirt on, championship shirt. Now, I'm going to focus on the nation and get right to it, man. You know what I'm saying? We play the Browns today. It should be on. Next video, still a video. Anything happen, I'll hop up on this thing, man. Until then, peace, love, be safe, man. This for the Mamba, man. BRON James, we out.